If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well.
Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode number 151 of the Career Mode Road to Glory here on FIFA 15. We start with an away game at Old Trafford. Not the easiest of ties, as obviously any Cambridge United fan will tell you from the FA Cup last season. We're 8th in the BPL, though they are currently 5th. The gap is 10 points between us, so those European spots are definitely out of reach, you would have thought, for us this season. But we're still going well in the Europa League, and we actually have a Europa League game in today's episode after this one. But they're starting a stronger side, although I'm not sure who it is that they've got in goal. Jay Evans, I don't know. It's not Johnny Evans. Maybe it's a youngster from the youth ranks at Manchester United. I can't say as my under 21s and under 18s knowledge of Man United squad is too up to scratch. But anyway, we're starting a strong-ish side. Paul Downing back in the starting lineup, but a few people being rotated out. The first thing that happened was Man United won a free kick. Perfect opportunity for Wayne Rooney here. Perfect position, perfect free kick. 1-0 to the home side. Expertly taken, as you might expect from Wayne Rooney with a dead ball situation, with that sort of range being that sort of position as well. All he had to do was get it up over the ball and it was guaranteed to find the bottom corner. Unfortunately, the goalkeeper just couldn't move his feet quick enough to get across to it. Appiah, though, did move his feet quick enough. Then, unfortunately, the finish hit the outside of the post. So close to getting us a goal just before half-time to bring us right back into things. But into the second half we go, as seems to be the case with all of my games so far this week, in fact, since we started the Step Up to Legendary in the Chelsea series. Even in this series, where we're still on world class, the first half seems pretty dead, and then the second half really comes to life. They score a second goal there. Raphael actually dancing past 3 or 4 people before finessing it into the bottom corner. Then we started to come forward a little bit. Obviously they were moving a little bit further, more defensive, with them having a 2-goal advantage, although they didn't have that 2-goal advantage for long. Kwesi Appiah does finish this one and celebrates right in front of the goalkeeper as he falls to the floor to make it 2-1, and we got 5 minutes left now when this chance comes along. Dom Solanke's going to dink this back over towards Kwesi. He's in, but his touch is so heavy, takes him right up to the goalkeeper, tries to toe poke it past him, but it's a good save by Evans, and unfortunately we have to stay 2-1 down. Then Dom Solanke's coming down the channel here. I was planning on cutting inside, didn't have to cut inside though, because Chris Smalling hauled him to the ground by giving a good old pull on his shirt. 94th minute when that penalty was given. All of the build up to the penalty took us into the 95th minute. Dom Solanke steps up, last minute penalty saved by the goalkeeper. They clear it and the final whistle goes. We had a glorious opportunity there to get ourselves a point at Old Trafford, and we weren't able to take it. Dom Solanke had the highest penalty rating in the side, and he won the penalty himself, so I felt like he had to take it. I'm not sure whether he'll be taking the next one if he's in a side, because he's missed that one, and that could crucially have helped us get a little bit further up the table. But we jump into the Europa League next. Now, obviously, in the last episode, we had some incredible gameplay against Sporting Lisbon, where we were on our way out of the competition until stoppage time at the end of the second leg, where we somehow managed to score 2 goals to get ourselves into this quarter-final stage. Is this a quarter-final or the round of 16? It's a quarter-final, isn't it? We played Athletic Bilbao in the round of 32, Sporting Lisbon in the round of 16, and now Roma in the quarterfinals. Now, obviously, Roma are the strongest of the 3 teams that we've played so far, and they're putting out a very strong side. They've actually got Giovanni Dos Santos up top. They're playing a false 9 formation. So Gio Dos Santos in that centre-forward role. I think, actually, Pjanic is at Manchester United that we just played, so they won't have him in the middle. And Gervinho is at Liverpool, I believe, in this save, although that may be my Chelsea save. I actually can't quite remember, but I think it's this one, so we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, if Gervinho pops up during the game, then he's still at Roma, but their goalkeeper made a good save there in the opening stages. We actually were on top for the majority of the first half. As you can see, they've got loads of men back who are just sitting back in this first stages of the first leg, and I don't know why, and it cost them here because they just threw in a desperate tackle there, and we pick ourselves up a penalty in the 15th minute. So booking for the defender, it was a clear foul. Manolas was the man to take him down, so Georgiev steps up. Hopefully he can do better than Solanke did, and he does. Fires it into the back of the net to give us a 1-0 lead away from home, crucially as well, in this first leg against Roma. But we were expecting them to come forward now and try and get themselves back in the game. But they're going to make another mistake. Again, it's Manolas on Georgiev this time. Gets tackled. Georgiev races away. The other defender has to come across to cover, which leaves Ranti so much space at the back post for me to just pick him out. And he makes it 2-0 after 19 minutes. 2 goals in the space of 5 minutes. Give us a crucial 2-0 lead here at the Stadio Olimpico against Roma. It's ridiculous how bad their defending has been. There is Gervinho, so it must be the Chelsea save where he's at Liverpool. But having a very good... in fact, it may even be the My Player thinking about it. But that was all that their attacking play was in the first half. That was all they could muster. A few good passes and then a terrible final ball, or I tackled them. So I was really underwhelmed by Roma here, but Destro puts in their first true shot on target after a nice little back heel from Gervinho, and draws a good save out of Hutchinson, the goalkeeper. But we're in the 88th minute now, as you can see. Roma were just absolutely nowhere to be seen in this game, and Georgiev is going to make it 3-0 here. So not only do we have a 3-0 lead, we have a 3-goal away lead as well, and Roma were just completely non-existent in that game. I genuinely had no idea what was going on with them, because I fully expected that to be the toughest European game we've played so far this season, and in actual fact it was probably one of the easiest European games we've played this season, which doesn't make any sense. But we'll try and take that confidence into this game away from home again. 3 away games, this time playing second place Liverpool, and we're a full 18 points behind them, and they've got 2 games in hand in fact on the side that are top. So if they beat us here and win that other game in hand, then they can still be in with a shout at the Barclays Premier League title. Obviously, we want points for ourselves, and we're going to try and spoil their title challenge, see if we can. A really weak defence from Liverpool there. A lot of really odd players in their defensive lineup and in goal as well. Not what you would expect from a Liverpool back four and goalkeeper. But again, Dom Solanke and Kwesi Appiah up top with Cresswell, Chikoe, Geis, Aguilar, Spola back in their usual positions after being dropped for the game against Roma. That's another thing. In the game against Roma, I played a weakened side. It was only Georgiev and Ranti, I think, that were the 2 first teamers in that whole side. We still came away with a 3-0 victory. That was the first chance of this game. Unfortunately, Chikoe's shot was well blocked, and then I pressed LB to change player and ended up just dinking the ball straight into the goalkeeper's hands. But lovely attempted finish there initially from Dom Solanke. Gets really lucky though with the rebound, and that makes it 1-0 to Cambridge United after 30 minutes. He tried to backheel or kind of Cruyff or Ronaldo chop that into the back of the net. You know, Cruyff turn, Ronaldo chop, either or, with kind of the back heel through his legs. And then Kwesi comes close with a header, just gets a run on the defender. Kanabiik, is it? I think he's originally from the Turkish league as centre-back here at Liverpool now. A really strange lineup from them. I really didn't understand why the defence was so weak. They had McLaughlin at wing-back as well. Not that it mattered though, because Daniel Sturridge went and made it 1-1 after 44 minutes, and they were able to get themselves back on level terms just before half-time. So we were back up against the wall again in the second half, but we were going to start off on the front foot initially. Jenkins Chikoe down the right-hand side again, squares it across. Solanke gets blocked, but Chikoe's going to find Aguilar on the edge of the box, and all he had to do was hit the target, and he probably would have scored. But he smashed it well high and wide. I was so disappointed with that finish. Then on the hour mark, McLaughlin again is going to get caught on the ball here. Squared inside to Kwesi Appiah, down the outside, tries to turn inside to open up the angle, but the finesse shot is just not good enough. It flies past the far post, and we have to settle for a point against Liverpool. So a win in the Champions League, a defeat in the league, and a draw in the league. So one of each individual result, which is, I think, exactly the same way that things went in this afternoon's Chelsea career mode. Not necessarily in the identical competitions, but we got a win, a draw, and a defeat. But yeah, that is going to bring today's episode to a close, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, feel free to drop the video a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't already. I won't be streaming tonight. Unfortunately, we're having our bathroom done at the minute, and the electrician was in and the electricity was turned off for most of the day. So I haven't had enough time to get all of my other recording that I need to get done. So unfortunately, no stream tonight because I need the extra hours to make content for YouTube. So no stream tonight, but of course I will be back tomorrow with ordinarily 2 videos, and then a FIFA 15 stream, as it will be the weekend as well. But hopefully you guys are enjoying your Friday. Have a good weekend. I'll see you in tomorrow's My Player, and yeah, see you later.